Welcome to Mel's Hideout. The name of my channel is Anita Byrne, but this is my little hideout. This is where I'm gonna be able to go and just post the shit that I want to post. So let's get to know me. I think this is gonna be more fun with the iPad because I went all in. Like, I have questions and shit. Let's get to the questions. Like, my iPad is not responding. Is my home button not working for real? The fuck? Damn, can I restart it without a home button? It's not turning back on now? I think it's not synced. I think my questions are not here. See, obviously I should have just stayed on my damn computer. First question. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Honestly, unequivocally, it's probably ramen. I literally eat ramen like every day now, so I like that's my life right now. Like, I wake up, I cook. It could be different types of ramen. I like the beef ramen, I like the chicken ramen. I'm allergic to shrimp, so I don't eat the shrimp ramens, but like the tonkatsu, like it varies. Like, I'll do the super roll ramen, the Ichiran ramen, the like the kimchi ramen. I mean, like, I really be like just tearing it up, and I love the toppings. I love the eggs and the corn and the seaweed and the just give it all to me. So I am 100% a ramen person, and I don't want to take too long to answer these questions because I think I have a lot of questions. What is one movie that you could watch over and over again without getting tired of it? Honestly, I love Coraline. I love Coraline. I think I was fascinated by it when I was a kid. I saw like the stop motion of it, and like that they're actually little dolls as opposed to it being like animated. It's just so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me just because like how realistic and how beautiful that movie is. If you've watched Coraline, you know how visually striking that movie is, and it's stop motion. Like, what the hell? Last year they were having a screening of it for like the 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary or some shit. It's probably 10th anniversary, but either way they were having it in the theaters, and I was running to go see it, but I didn't end up seeing it. But I would have if I could have. If you could switch lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be and why? Alright, the fictional character that I choose is Saitama. If you watch anime, you already know you already know why I chose Saitama. He don't lose. Like, I would be so secure. I'd be so secure in myself. I'd feel safe in my fictional universe, because that's another thing too. Like, all these fictional universes, they be having stuff going on, people trying to rob you, jump you, steal your land. Like, One Piece is a cool anime too, but I wouldn't want to be Luffy. Luffy be getting beat the fuck up. Like, pop 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 pop. They really be so. I wouldn't want to be him. Wouldn't want to be Midoriya. Wouldn't want to be. And I know it didn't say anime character, but like when I think of fictional character, boom, that's like what I'm going with. Like, I'm gonna be Saitama. I'm gonna be Saitama. I'm gonna see all the cool little heroes, see little tricks and stuff that they be doing. Like, oh, that's cool. That's nice. What do? You breathe fire? Oh wow. And be perfectly safe and secure. Because if anything goes left, if you breathe a little too hard, bop, 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 you getting beat up. You getting beat. Honestly, bop. That's it. Bop. And you're done. So yeah, I'd be Saitama. And I think we look similar too, like, because I have a round face. So I feel like him in his normal state is really me. Like, I really be chilling, just like do, like poorly drawn and everything, and then boom, I do my makeup or whatever, and it's like I look like Saitama just snatched, just but yeah. Next question. What has inspired you to start your YouTube channel, and how has your vision changed since then? And I've actually been doing YouTube for a very long time. I just have not amassed a like ton of subscribers, but my first YouTube video that I ever posted was me singing, and I still do that now, but that was very, very old, like an old channel. Then I have another channel called The Bamboo Project. Check it out if you want to. If you don't, that's also cool. But that one is kind of like, it's our growth channel, me and my boyfriend. So it has all the different business ventures that we've done, some content similar to the content that I do on here. I started on there, but it really evolved to being kind of like, oh, what we do with our business, the different businesses that we were trying and all that other type of stuff, like Airbnb, Turo, we flipped a house, the candles started on there, trying to eat healthy, working out, all that stuff is on there. If you really want to go back in time on my digital footprint, because that's like 5 years in the past up till now, that's all on the Bamboo Project. All podcasts and everything is on there. I think the content that I was posting initially, like I said, is close to the content that I have here. We pivoted a bit into business and very heavy into business. I think it changed the audience of the channel, so my content wasn't as relevant anymore, and it's something that I noticed. So I didn't feel as comfortable posting on that platform because the audience was just very different and didn't really want to see the content that I would create. After that, we created the Candle channel, and on there we it was a full year of us talking about the different challenges with the candle business, doing pitch competitions, doing craft fairs and stuff like that. I got into makeup again while doing the craft fairs and stuff like that because it helped with sales. It's just kind of like that type of stuff. From there, I started to kind of make content again that's more closer to what I like, and I enjoyed it, the little glimpses and the little times that I would do it. And I also would go live doing my makeup and go live singing on TikTok. I have my on TikTok, I do that sometimes too. So, I just decided, like, I want to put all the things that I like to do in one place, and that's why we have this channel now, Mel's Hideout. I have a lot of interests, I have a lot of talents and hobbies, so it's just a place to just kind of do all of that crap, and you guys can do it with me and vibe with me, and that's really what I envision for this channel. Just like, let's just do fun shit. I like singing, and I enjoy music in general. It's not just me doing it, it's more so I just love music, and I love it so much that I want to create it. That's how I feel. So eventually I'll not just only be doing covers, but also putting my own original songs on here. My brother makes beats, so y'all gonna hear that too in the intro and the outro. Like, we support black people over here, we support family, and like his shit is actually good, and he's young, he's like 17, so I'm excited for that. I have 2 brothers, by the way. There's gonna be cooking on here. I love to cook, I love to eat. Let's cook, let's eat. I like to do stuff sometimes. I like to go outside, I like to be around people, I like to sew. You'll see me making my own clothes, like doing makeup, so doing hair. Like, I did my hair myself. This hairstyle that you see right here, I did. Like, we're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna have a fun time, and I am super excited, and I'm thankful for you to even be this far in the video. So let's go on to the next question, because I feel like that was very long-winded. Tea or coffee, and how do you take it? That's a hard question for me because I genuinely like both. I genuinely like tea and I genuinely like coffee. I'd probably say tea. I think it's more likely for me to drink tea and not have coffee ever again than it is for me to only have coffee and not drink tea, and that's why I chose that. Because coffee I kind of do kind of sparingly, only because I'm very aware of the caffeine that I take in, and tea can also be caffeinated, but you're more likely to find uncaffeinated teas than you are to find, like, I don't even think uncaffeinated coffee exists. It's decaffeinated, and that means that there's less caffeine than normal. It doesn't mean that it's, an absence of caffeine. And the reason why I have such a hard stance on that is I used to work at Starbucks when I was younger, think early 20s, late teens and early 20s. I was working at Starbucks, so I used to drink fucking Starbucks every day. I mean, I worked there every day, and I did not understand, because I need y'all to understand how crazy Starbucks is. It's not just like, oh, I was drinking coffee, like lattes every day, or like black coffee. No, I was drinking like well, I was drinking lattes, but I was also drinking the refreshers. And you're thinking like, oh, I'm just having a refresher today. I'm just having a frappuccino today. And it's like, oh, you know, I'm chilling. I'm not really doing nothing crazy. I'm chilling. No, you're not. You're not chilling. Those are fucking caffeinated as fuck. Like, just very caffeinated. And I did not know that. And I had very bad anxiety. I gained a lot of weight when I was working at Starbucks because I was a supervisor and I was just eating the shit out of I was eating all the pastries, and then my drinks were insane. I was drinking a shit ton of calories. I was venti everything. I don't even think I did at all unless I was trying a drink. So I did ventis all the time, and I would have multiple ventis in a day with all them pumps. And my drink, I used to, before I really understood what I was consuming, I was doing like 6 pumps white mocha, 6 pumps mocha, 6 pumps toffee nut, extra caramel drizzle. Like, that's insane. Now I do kind of half and half, do like 3 pumps of this, 3 pumps of that, you know, maybe 3 pumps, extra 3 pumps for like a flavor syrup. Then, you know, I might do my caramel drizzle or whatever. So it's severely less caffeinated. Oh, and I only do decaf now, so it's severely less girl, I'll do decaf and I'll lessen the shots, because a venti comes with 3 shots. I'll only get 2 and make them decaf. Like, I really have been managing my caffeine intake for a good while now, and that's why I'm definitely a tea girly, and I like different types of teas, like hibiscus teas, elderberry teas, burdock root teas, but like those that are really, really good for you. I love drinking, have it like with some honey or some agave. And I also like chai teas. Those could be caffeinated sometimes, but like I said, the caffeine with the teas are kind of on a different level than the caffeines with the coffee. Like, coffee is up here, tea is like here, and like, it's not like I'm doing an English breakfast tea. So, you know, I have an understanding, you feel me? What do you wish people would ask you more often? That's a hard question. Okay, I'll answer with the first thought that came to my mind. Probably to hang out. I think I would like it for people to ask me to hang out more. But the reason why it's kind of a loaded question is that I'm broke. I don't have a lot of money. So it's kind of like, I know why people don't ask me to go out, or like, it's like I'm not in the mode of going out because I can't really afford it at the moment. So it's like, yeah, viscerally in my heart, I want to hang out. I want to hang out with my friends. My friends, sometimes they do even like, girl, like, let's go out, I'm gonna pay for you, because they're freaking amazing and I'm so thankful. But like, yeah, viscerally I want to go out more. I want to hang out with my friends more. What emoji do you use way too much, and what does it say about you? I use the crying emoji a lot. Like, not even like the crying laughing, but like the ones that's just tears. This one here. And I use it in like every scenario. I use it if I'm sad, I use it if I'm happy, I use it if something's funny. Like, I just think it's such an expressive emoji, and I feel like that's me. So yeah. What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone wanting to start their own channel? The advice that I'd give is just do it. I know it sounds cliche, and that's like what they all say, but it's true. The longer that I wait, or the longer that I stay in my head about, oh my gosh, this is the perfect content, oh my gosh, what's the video like, oh my gosh, what's the lighting like, you don't even know what the fuck to do, to be honest. And I think that's the main thing. It's not even so much about getting out your head. You literally cannot improve it and cannot make it better if you do not start. And I think that's the main thing, or the important thing, where it's like, yes, use your iPhone camera. Yes, use it. I still use my iPhone to record videos to this day, and it's not bad. Use iMovie. It's not bad, because then you'll get the DSLR, and you'll get the what is it called, Final Cut Pro, and don't know what the fuck to do, because you didn't even start with the training wheels. Like, the training wheels is the iPhone, and the training wheels is the freaking iMovie, and it's like, oh wait, I want to do these things, like how do they, you'll start recording, right? And then from what you've recorded, you'll be like, oh, I like this other creator's shot, and how they're able to get that depth of field, and how they can blur out the background and blah blah blah. And it's like, shit, I don't know how to do that. How do you do that? What setting is that? And you'll look it up, and it's like, and that'll help you choose the camera that you actually want. Because if you wait for like a DSLR camera that's like thousands of dollars, and then you get it, and then it's like, oh shit, it's the wrong lens. It's not even a recording camera, because this fucking camera that I'm recording on now, it times out after like 20 minutes or some shit. And it's like, no, we're recording sometimes longer videos. So that's my answer. Like, just start, just do it, because you can't make it better. You can't get to the end goal of what you want your content to be without starting. What's the last concert you went to, and how was the experience? The last concert that I went to, I don't even know if you guys are gonna know the artist. I can tell you two of their biggest songs, and you might know them. So the first song is Happier. Lately I've been thinking I want you to be happier. So there's that. That's another thing with these fancy cameras, they be dying. Second song, oh, is that the right song? Cause if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? If you know those two songs, then you may know the artist that I went to see. I went to see Bastille. I almost forgot their name. I hope I said it right, but that's what I went to see. It was at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden. It was literally the last concert that I went to before COVID, and it was the first concert that I went to by myself. I really enjoyed their music, multiple albums. I really wanted to see them, and I didn't know if any of my friends were. Obviously, I had friends that would go with me if I'm like, hey girl, I want to go see this band, but you know, I wanted to enjoy it and then not feel either A, weird if maybe they didn't like it as much, or B, you know, like, I don't, you know, you ever been in those situations where you kind of feel pressured to act like you like something? Like, so I didn't want to put anyone in that position, and I really wanted to enjoy myself. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go to this by myself. Tickets were, I don't even remember how much the tickets cost, and I had pretty good seats. I had a great time. I was singing the songs on the top of my lungs. I might have been annoying the people next to me. I can't tell. I feel like they might not have been annoyed, but they might have been maybe impressed. I knew all the songs. I knew all the songs that they performed. I knew it before they said the first word. I heard the note and I was like, oh, he's singing this one. And like, so I had a phenomenal time. I had an amazing time. And I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to Panorama, so that's like Tyler the Creator, Solange. I've been to the MTV Awards. I don't even know if that counts as a concert, but technically it does, because I saw Beyonce perform there, Rihanna perform there. I've been to, and then like solo concerts, I've seen Lil Uzi, I've seen Travis Scott, I've seen, who else have I seen? I've seen Roy Woods. I've seen 21 Savage. Division I've seen. Drake I've seen. Migos I've seen. Like, I've seen a lot of concerts. So I had a great time. I had a great time at Bastille. It was a different vibe, obviously, because they're not black, but they fake black. So I be rocking with them. What's your go-to comfort food and why? Ice cream. I love ice cream. I love ice cream. I don't know why I love ice cream. It could be childhood, like fond memories, good times with ice cream, but I just genuinely, like, it might have started off as that, and then as an adult, I just love ice cream. I'll eat it for breakfast sometimes. I'll eat it for dinner sometimes. Like, I just love me ice cream. My favorite ice cream right now is the Talenti. It's the layered one, and it's the salted caramel fucking one. It's just amazing. It's chocolate truffles at the bottom, vanilla gelato, caramel drizzle with little chocolate cookies bits, and then it's the actual salted caramel ice cream on top, and I would devour that. I love ice cream so much, and like I said, my comfort food. I love it so much that I have to limit how much I buy. I have to limit how much I buy, because I'll just inhale it. I'll just eat the whole thing, just unequivocal, just no remorse, unequivocal. I'll just inhale it. So the best way for me to manage that is to just not have too many on hand. So like I'll have, let's say I have ice cream this week, I'll get 2 pints, maybe 3, and then I have to take a break. I cannot buy ice cream for like at least 2 weeks or something like that, because I will just keep buying it and then it'll literally make me sick. Like the mucus and everything that you develop from eating the dairy or whatever, like it'll literally make me sick if I eat too much. So that's also why I'm very aware of it, but I fucking love ice cream. What are your top 3 favorite books of all time? I really enjoyed A Court of Thorns and Roses, but not the first book, because it's a series. It's the second book. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone if you haven't read it, so skip ahead if you don't want to hear what I'm saying, because the spoiler alert. A Court of Mist and Fury. I really like that second book. Like the first book was generic in a sense, because you know, it's like I was reading, I'm like, okay, Beauty and the Beast, nice, cool, whatever, right? Second book is really like, oh, you set me up to see the real man that's really here. Like I just really enjoyed that book. I enjoyed seeing the difference of how the protagonist was treated with Tamlin versus with Rice, and I just love that book. I just love it. So I would definitely say, I mean, yeah, not a huge spoiler obviously, but you know, some people don't want to hear nothing at all, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I really loved that second book. And then it's not only just love, it's also the pain and the torment, and kind of just like how you manage all of those things. There's just so much in that book, so I don't want to think too much about it. But that's 1. 2, this one is probably gonna be like a self-help book. It's one, let me see if I remember what it was about, but I don't remember the name of it. Boundaries. It was that book, Boundaries. The reason why I like that book so much is that I think my boundaries were fucked. Like I really had bad boundaries. I wanted to please people and, you know, put their needs before my needs, and really like be non-confrontational. That was a big one for me. I didn't like confrontation. I didn't like aggressive conversations, and you don't need that to have boundaries, but I thought that's how you set boundaries, by like, no, back the fuck up. You could be like, listen, I don't like that, can we not do that? I don't like that. It's different. You're saying the same thing, like you're saying no, but there's different ways of saying it, and it's okay to say it whenever you want to say it, or whenever you feel like, you know. So it's just that, not feeling bad about certain things, understanding when someone's overstepping your boundaries. And I like that. I think it was made from like a Christian lens, which is fine, and it kind of talked about boundaries with different people. Like it kind of highlighted the people that you'd have boundaries with. So like parents, or like family, siblings, or you know, your spouse, your lover, your boyfriend, or your job. Like, you know, all these different places have different boundaries, your friends, you know. So I really enjoyed that book, and I think it helped me a lot with forming those proper boundaries with people and stuff. So it's a good read if you guys want to check it out. And then the third, I'm kind of cheating by looking through there's this one book that I read it when I was a kid, and I may not even like this book now if I were to read it, but the time that I did read it, it took my heart. It just stole me. And the name of that book is Deadly Little Secret. I still have a fondness of it now that I'm older, and I would reread it. And she's an amazing author. Like, you've definitely, like, that book is a series, and that series had me like in a chokehold when I was younger. And she also made the books like Blue is for Magic, Blue is for Nightmares and all that stuff, if you're familiar with that book. But yeah, I definitely liked that one. So, and we only have 3, so that's the 3 that I'm choosing. I think that's it. I think that's the end of this kind of get to know me question of video. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed being here. That's what I hope. I hope you enjoyed being here. I might do another one of these if you guys want it. Even if you don't want it, you might get it. So yeah. Later, guys.